Hey guys, welcome back to the Homestead. Today I'll be using this little Volvo to start clearing out the space and removing all the grass so we can start making a field out of it. It's gonna rain later today, so I will use the Volvo to make the most rough work, and then depending on how much it rains, I'll probably not be able to use it tomorrow up here. But if I get the rough work done, I can then take benefit of the softer soil and use hand tools to make the finer patches. It's also gonna be more removing that I'll actually end up using. I'll probably be using a couple meters here, not the entire width. But we will see how it goes. As you can see here, it was pretty difficult to keep the tractor straight sometimes. When pushing down the bucket, the front wheels lift up, so I can't really steer, and due to the uneven ground, I would often just end up sliding into the same spots over and over again. Also, the tire treads aren't meant for landscaping, so they don't have the best grip in the dirt. Here I'm essentially trying to mimic a plow, using the teeth of the rear bucket and dragging it through the ground to loosen it up a bit. It was difficult to keep the bucket at the correct height. If I go too high, obviously it just doesn't do anything. But if I went too low, the bucket itself would start digging in, not only trying to now remove the flat section instead of leaving small channels, it would also just build up in the bucket and move it away from its place. And it also sometimes managed to dig itself deep enough to where the tractor couldn't even keep driving anymore. Mind you, this beast can push several tons of snow, but the ground was just so hard that it couldn't scrape more than like 5 centimeters deep. It did also attempt to actually dig down with the rear bucket to turn up the ground. However, as you can see here, that actually just lifted up the rear of the tractor entirely and pulled it backwards. So, feeling that was rather sketchy, I quickly abandoned that plan. I'm now using the front bucket to try and flatten it out a little bit, hopefully without compressing it too much. It is of course unfortunate that when I try to scrape the ground right next to where I just scraped, I drive over that part that I just scraped with the big wheel. Eh. Well, this should have loosened up the soil quite a bit. And we will pray for some good rain tonight. And I'll see you tomorrow. And I'll try to do the rest when the soil is a bit more malleable. See you! So unfortunately, what you saw last was 2 weeks ago, and we did not get any rain, which now makes it May 17 without any rain this year. I've had snow and hail, and I had like one small drizzle, but I did not have any rain. So the ground is not all that soft. Even with trying to break it up with the rear bucket, and yeah, driving over with the tractor again, of course, compacted it. But time is running out. We still had frost last week during the nights in May. So most of the plants wouldn't have survived that time anyway, but it's getting about time, so I'm just gonna have to try my best to dig a couple of trenches in here and try to get going. But this ground is gonna be a challenge. Let's go. Unfortunately, there's a line of these tough woody roots seemingly going all the way, and I don't know what they are from. That's it from the garden for today. I will see you soon when we put in the first plants. And if you enjoyed the video and want to be here for that, like and subscribe so you don't miss it.